let's go, 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 let's go.
Hello everyone and welcome to e-rides channel. My name is Oleg. Today I will do unboxing of this Totem electric bicycle. So let's open it up. Here's how it looks from the top. And here's how it looks from the side. Looks everything nice and neatly packed. So let's remove the bike, assemble it, and go for a ride for the speed test and see how the bicycle performs. Let's see what's inside of this box. User manual, the disc, 180 millimeters, 3-amp charger, which is good, pedals, aluminum, derailleur protector, the front screw for the front wheel, the bell, rear reflector, some screw and nuts, and the tools. My first step will be removing all this packaging from the bike and then remove this bracket from the stem with the Allen key. So you would remove all the 4 bolts in order to attach the handlebar. My next step will be attaching the handlebar, just bringing it up like this. You can even stand like this. And your shifter will be on the right side, so you just center it and reattach the same bracket you just removed. And you would reattach with your fingers first and then tighten up with the Allen key. Make sure retighten them all with a torque wrench. The one I'm going to use later. Once I assemble, I'm going to show you later which one I'm going to use as well. And this torque wrench I'm going to use later on once I assemble the bike to make sure all the nuts and bolts are tightened appropriately to Newton torque supposed to be. For example, this front bracket usually use 4 to 5 Newton torque, but you might want to check user manual to make sure it's correct numbers you use, because if you over tighten, they can break. If you under tighten, the handlebar can get loosened and you may fall. My next step is going to be to attaching the discs. Since this bike came with a front disc, it's not attached. Actually, it's a normal for most of the mountain bicycle I had in the past. So you would need to attach the disc. It comes with 6 bolts, and the disc will have an arrow, okay, where it's moving, and then the tire will have arrow. So you basically match the arrow, same direction, and then attach either this way or this way, whichever you're gonna find on the tires, and then tighten with the same bolts it came with. My next step will be attaching the wheel. You would remove this fork protector from the fork. You don't need it anymore. Then you would just lift it up, the fork, and insert the wheel. Make sure the disc will go between the pads. Then you would use this front axle screw. You would remove this nut, or whatever you call it, the spring. And I usually insert from the opposite side of the disc. Some people do opposite, but then you would reattach on this side, the same way it was before on the screw, with the same spring you just remove and tighten up with hands. How much pressure you need to use? A lot of people ask this question usually because many people never work on the bicycle, so I usually recommend to tighten with hands until tight, okay, and then you can adjust it, and always close that direction, opposite of going, okay, this way. And the way you need to push, once you push on it, you'll have some mark on your hand. That means it's very tight. Right now it's not that tight, but I'm gonna leave it because I'm gonna everything retighten before I will start to ride, and that's how you're attaching the front wheel. The next step will be attaching the fenders and headlight. It does come with headlight, which you would need to remove the bolts from behind right over here on the fork, and then the shorter one you would attach on the front, and the rear one come with a bracket which you would attach to the frame, and then you would attach this fenders. For the first time I thought I will not attach it, but looks like they're gonna be more solid than other bicycle I had experience with, so I will just attach them because they might be useful for off-road riding. And here's how it will look once you attach the front fender. So you would tighten the bolt behind, and it's adjustable headlight, can go up and down if you want to. Also the reflector light. So this is fun. Actually, it's pretty good. It's not like flexing like some other bicycles, the cheaper one. So it's actually holding very well, as you can see. And then you would attach the rear one. So first you would need to remove this bolt first, reattach this bracket so it stays very well. And then you would reattach this right on top of it like this. And this one also should be stay very well. Next step will be attaching the pedals. Make sure you attach right side to the right side. Actually the marking on the pedal and over here on the arm. So you would just go with the arrow direction right here, and I use like this. And then you will get this wrench tool, and tighten up, and do the same thing on another side. And here's how the Totem Volcano light will look once you assemble. So they comes in different colors, I guess. And this one is black with orange. As you can see, it's looking amazing, I think. This is an electric mountain bicycle. You can use this as a commuter as well. But this bike actually very well built. I'll show you all the specifications on this bike as well. First, I will show you how I will look, and I'm 5'11". So I'm gonna sit on this bike. And just to show you, so the handlebar is 25.5 inches wide. It's about 39 inches from the ground as is, and the seat can go as low as 34 inches because over here the bottle holders which will stop the tube. If you want to go even less low, then you would have to cut the tube, this one, and it can go as low as 32 inches from the ground. The highest position with this original seat post will go up to 39 inches from the ground, which is pretty good actually. And right now it's somewhere in between. So this bike, it's as you can see, very solid. Even the fenders are not like flimsy like some other bike have on this type of bicycles. They are not really gonna give you high protection from the rain, but if you're going off-road, some debris will not just go to your back on some stuff, so it's kind of give you some protection. So this Volcano bike comes with a concealed battery, which concealed in the frame. The size of the battery is 48 volt and 11.6 amp size. Okay, so it's a very nice, and it's built-in battery. Like you can remove it if you want to. It comes with a key on the side, very easy to remove from the bottom. Also, it comes with a one button where you push, and you can see the status of the battery. And on this side, you can charge the battery, or you can also charge it off the bike if you want to take it inside to charge it, or if you take full bike to charge it. The bike is not heavy; it's about 50 maybe something. I didn't weight it, so you might want to check the specification on this bike. I didn't weight the bike yet, but it feels like light because this bike is have aluminum frame, aluminum fork. It does come with a steel handlebar, so it is looking really nice as electric mountain bicycle because the wheels on this bike also 27.5 inches diameter, and also it comes with a motor which is 500 watt continuous power, and they say it's a 1000 peak power motor. So we're gonna go for a ride and see actually how the bicycle perform. If I feel it's bicycle powerful enough, I might take it to the uphill to test it out to see if it can go on the throttle only, to the steep hill, but actually this bike is not designed only on throttle only, because it also comes with 21 speed. So you're gonna get Shimano derailleur on this bike, and it will have Shimano 7-speed cassette on the wheel and 3-speed on the front. So you get 21 speed on this bike. The shifter, Shimano shifter on the right will shift the rear gears, and on the left side it will shift the front gears. But this bike is under $1,000. Again, check link in description to see the final price. It's gonna be amazing. So it comes with rounded handles, which is made like, feels like rubber material. This is a front shifter, as I said earlier. It comes with a color display, which has a power button underneath over here, where you push to start, hold it for a few seconds, and you push to turn it off. Over here you're gonna find plus and minus. When you push plus, it will switch the pedal assist levels. It has 5 pedal assist levels. When you push minus, it will just reduce it, and if you hold the minus for a few seconds, it will activate the walk mode, which usually about 3 miles an hour. If you hold the plus sign for a few seconds, it will activate the headlight. And let me show you the headlight. So it's actually pretty bright for a little headlight like this. It does come with a 80mm travel fork, which comes with a locking adjustment right here and preload adjustment on this side. And it's again, it's aluminum, so it's pretty actually nice fork, which usually comes on more expensive electric bicycle. And it comes with a quick release, so you can easily release the front wheel if you want to. It comes with a mechanical disc brakes, which is 160mm on the rear, and it comes with 180mm on the front, and it's by a Repute brand. I've never heard about it, but it looks like just generic mechanical brakes. We're gonna test it out to see how it works as well. It's not the Super 6, so it's just normal brakes you're gonna find on this type of electric bicycles. And now it's time to go for a ride, and we're gonna test it out for speed and all the experience. Since this bike does not come with a tail light, I'm gonna wear this new helmet from Lumos. It comes with not only tail light, but also the future, as you can see right here, button I install, and it will use as turn signals as well. So if I need to use turn signals, it will be on everywhere, on the side and on the rear. So let's go. This is an electric mountain bike. It does come with a throttle, half throttle, and in order to start riding this bike, as you can see, this throttle will not work. First you have to be in pedal assist level 1 to 5 in order to use the throttle only, which we're gonna do the test now. Compared to the GPS test, you have to pedal first. So first I'm gonna give a little bit kick, about 3 miles an hour, and now it will start to work. So it's going about 14 miles an hour, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 on display, but looks like it's 20 on GPS. Yeah, very solid 20 on GPS. Display show me 21. So this bike have a limit up to 20 miles an hour. This bike comes with a 21 speed, so not only that, this bike comes with the settings which you cannot really change. I tried to change plus and minus and different options, it will not change. So let's go to pedal it on gear number 7 and go. See how fast I can go. Pedal assist level 5. It looks like 20 miles an hour. 22, 21. So basically anything under, and then I'm gonna brake anyways. So it will not really go anywhere faster than 21 miles an hour unless you pedal like maniac. And I'm gonna stop over here to test the brakes. 1, 2, 3, brakes. Wow, it's good. So brakes works good on this bike. So brakes works good on this bike. The only things, I'm gonna switch to pedal assist level 2 now. So it's mechanical brakes. The rear wheel actually lock in, the front was good. So for this speed, these brakes are perfect. They're not really squeaking. Actually, I expect them to squeak because I touched with my hands the disc when I was installing the grease and so on. It's still my, oh yeah, it does a little bit. So it's normal because when you work on the brakes, you need to clean them with alcohol to make sure they're clean after, but I didn't do anything there. You only need to install the front disc. And it's very nice pedaling on this bike. Just great so far. And I'm on the gear number 5, the largest chainry on the front. So let's see what the pedal assist we're gonna get on that. So I'm gonna stop, go pedal assist level 1 and go with pedal 1. You get about 8 miles an hour, I would say, actually 9, and then 2 will kick in to about 11, and the fork works good over here. So about 11 miles on the 2, and then I can feel like kick a little bit, about 13, 14 it says on the display, so now it's 14, so about 40 miles an hour. Gear number pedal assist level 4, I'm gonna go to 17 miles an hour, looks like on the display, and GPS also 17. And then the 5 would be the top speed, about 21 miles an hour, regardless of the weight probably, because I weigh 215 pounds and it still takes me to the top speed. And there's enough power on this bike, so the speed is just limited by settings they set. So to be legal on the street as class number 2, so this bike is class number 2, 20 miles throttle only and 21 with good pedaling. Otherwise you're gonna get 20 miles an hour with slightly pedaling, because this bike comes with a cadence sensor. And let's see if how the gears shifting works on this bike. Actually it's shifting very nice. You can change the front gear. You would have to shift and make sure it's not touching the sides, but now I'm on the gear number 2 on the front, and I don't even need it because I cannot really pedal that fast. It's probably designed to go to uphill without even power, because like this, now I'm riding without power at all. So it's pretty working like just regular mountain electric bicycle in budget category, but you get electric bicycle for about the same price. I think the Costco even sells them. This one is probably even better built, looks like. The frame looks really nice. And if you buy just regular bike like this at Costco, will cost you probably even more, without electric setup, without battery, without motor, headlights, so on. So let me gears number to the largest gear now, and I will try to pedal with no power. So I'm going to slow down to 7 and start to pedal. So right now no power. Actually I was riding right now with no power for like last minute, so now it's no power at all. Very easy pedaling, so it's very good pedaling. About the helmet, you can see when I put left, it will blink. You probably can see it. And right, you'll go right. Also over here you got not only beeps that it's turning right, you can hear beep, but also you'll see the flashing at night, so you can turn it off if you forget, so you can turn it off. A really good feature. This bike comes with a bell, mechanical, manual I guess, and it's nice bicycle for this price. Mountain bicycle I guess, very well built. I think they did a very good job on this bike. I will have a link in description, special price, and I think the special price will be for first few buyers. So check it out and see. Comment below if you were able to get this special price. It should be really good price on this bike, and it feels real good. Right now I'm riding all this time with no power at all. I even forgot I'm gonna go to pedal assist level 2. So again, this bike probably gonna be one of the best for someone who wants to pedal the bike. Even it comes with cadence sensor, but it's very smooth acceleration, also nice pedaling. So this bike is great for someone who wants exercise, commute to work, school, fun, off-road riding, because it comes with off-road tires as a mountain bicycle, so you can ride off-road easily on this bike. I'm not sure if I will take it soon, but I might take it to off-road riding as well. So don't forget, hit like, subscribe, so you will not miss the video. And if you have any questions, comment below. So far I love this bike. I love how it feels on this bike. The handles holding very well, everything. Like, I wish the handlebar was wider, because I put camera and stuff, there's not much space for any additional stuff, but you can always get extension if you need to. But so far display is pretty bright, come with everything you need. And I think some people were asking me how come electric bicycle does not come with 21 speed. This one already have 21 speed, perfectly riding for in a hill area, like in the mountains, so you will not have a problem to pedal up to the hill even without power. And again, if you like this bike, check link in description, get one. You're gonna really love this quality, very good build. And I don't think this throttle, like the motor, is powerful enough to go to the steepest hill only. That's why I will not take it to the steep hill tonight, but I might take it off-road. Again, if you want to get to see the video, most likely subscribe, hit the bell button so you will not miss it. Okay, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.